Goodness, I've known Jeff for over 20 years. I think we first met when we were both, and we still do, teach community education classes for the various school districts in the area.
He was such a compelling speaker about insurance that it wasn't just Medicare, but all kinds of insurance. He's such a subject matter expert, and he speaks in such layman's terms that I first just really valued him as an authority on an important topic, and then secondly as somebody who's just very, very engaging.
Jeff has provided me a variety of services over the years. He currently has all my auto insurance and home insurance. In the past I've gone through him for medical insurance. He refers clients to me, and I have my insurance with him, and I found not only Jeff to be very knowledgeable and responsive, but his staff is excellent too. And so whenever I need anything, they get it for me.
My husband was going through a job change, and it happened to coincide when he had to make some insurance decisions at the very busiest time in Jeff's schedule. At the end of the year, a lot of people making decisions on Medicare and other insurance, and I know that Jeff was working many, many hours a week. He stayed late. There were a couple of meetings that we had. He was with us until 7 o'clock at night, answering questions, helping us discern which direction we wanted to take. And he never seemed rushed. He never seemed out of sorts with having to be there. He's just so kind, and I don't see that a lot in people. He's a very giving guy.
Well, there have been lots of challenges over the years, not only with 4 teenagers as drivers, but in all the different homes I've had, something's happened everywhere. Whether it's been water, whether it's been one of the kids running into the house with a car. That's a good one if you have the auto insurance and the home insurance and one of the kids runs into the house. So there have been a lot of things that have come up, and Jeff and I've dealt a lot with Rose there too. Great staff and very responsive, and everything's gotten worked out over the years.
Over the past few years, I've met a lot of folks in insurance, and it's kind of difficult when you make a decision as to who to use because you don't want to offend anybody. But Jeff's personality is just, first of all, so compelling. He's fun to be with. He's very, very educated. He speaks very easily about topics that are complicated. And he's also a real servant heart. He will go above and beyond to do things for you, to make introductions for you, to help you in ways that you know it's not really helping his business. He's just doing it out of the kindness of his heart. I like that about Jeff.
I think that one of the important things to understand about insurance is you get it because you might need it, but the important part is when you do need it, your agent's going to be an important part of the process of making sure that the claim gets handled and the car or the house get fixed. And Jeff's and his staff's always been great at that.
The reason I recommend people work with Jeff is because, first of all, he's such an authority on insurance, on policies, on all kinds of programs, and other financial conditions that affect somebody's investments in their life. But the second reason, and perhaps even more importantly, is that he doesn't give information based on what's going to earn him the most revenue. He shares information on what's best for you. And there have been many times when he has made some suggestions that we go a route that would not be bringing money into his business, but serving somebody else in the business community instead. He's readily referring other people to a situation or another resource if he doesn't feel like he can do the best for you.